Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and again I'm going to tell you that lolclownlizers, lolclowns, these fuckers, you don't hate them enough. You can improve your hate. So we are giving you here the new instance of why that's true. So this was posted by Para Chang Lifan. I'm counting the days before every English translation in gacha games is done by AI. So you have this one coming out of Endless Zero Zone. Oh man. So Spanish translation. Yesterday, last night after coming back home together with Cicia, my brother, who had bloodshot eyes, lectured me for a good while and I had to apologize and flirt with him a bit until I managed to get him to back to sleep. So it was like flirt with him a little, but yeah, still, even with some typos there, it's still understandable, man. This was roughly translated from the Spanish translation for Zenless Zero Son. And but meanwhile, the English translations, Bell, after getting back with Shisha last night, was pulling me aside with a red right in my eyes and gave me this whole lecture. I had to apologize like crazy. Again, which part you're saying crazy? And reassured him over and over before he finally calmed and knocked to sleep. Honestly, again, this is if I already rant about Silent Citizen with their censorship. It's mi joyo. You heard me before, but let's be honest here. This shit doesn't help anyone. uh, and so the Spanish translation is more loyal to the original content of the game, man. It's hilarious. Even when you see this one, those two are certainly incest maxing in canon. Yes, absolutely it is. Um, is how we have covered many times with these fucking low clownizers. And look, I already read about the Spanish translations because also they tend to localize more like or well, not to the level of the English translation, but they do the same. I was playing Girls from Line 2 in the Corpus Sand story event, and you see Shellblake saying, "See you later, Igla," and then they inserted a long ass test without saying Igla. Igla is one of the characters and antagonists of the event in Girls from Line 2. So that's how we have stated many times. Those fuckers, they just want to insert themselves. They remove what with their moral compass of a rat think is offensive, while also inserting their own stuff because their own dialogues because they cannot create anything good. The only thing they know how to do is attach themselves like leeches. And since we are talking a little about lol clownization or lol clown, look at this man. So this happened in with Crapcon. Uh, so in Crapcon they introduced Alex story that he married this woman. But they introduced it in the Japanese edition of the game that they are kinda blood related only because some foreigner cousins. So a long distance cousin, and so in the past you didn't have those problems with certain media in Japan. But since we're talking about Capcom bending the knee, man. So you're saying this from Takanayama, one of those game creators, from Street Fighter 6, what a dickless cock. We apologize for any conclusion that recent topics regarding Alex's story may have caused. While we have not changed the character's backstory, after internal review by the development team, we plan to revise certain text passages that may have been misleading in the near future. And I was looking at an automaton citing Crapcon, quote unquote backlash. You know, that Japanese guy that was writing the article, he really asked for blood because when I was reading it, he noticed it. He described in his article that all the complaints didn't come from Japan, they came from the West, from the same fucking homosexual FGC. Well, because they have skeletons in the closet, being near close to that kind of story. Just saying, because those fuckers again they want to, yeah, bastardize any sort of content and while also projecting themselves. Anyway, so you're seeing here this Crabcon employee bending over to the mob in the West. And yes, that that person writing again that article from Automaton, he said, you know, not all of that backlash while going out from the West, and he pointed out the U.S. Just he directly targeted the U.S. He said, but you have a lot of states where incest is legal. And he was like, oh man, yeah, that guy really was out for blood. But pointed out where the backlash coming from. But you know, I'm not going to say only the US. I have seen some bastards from the FGC in Latin America siding with the same usual suspects from the FGC. And then you see this they then account, the pronoun mental illness. Lamau, the version stray removes their civil relationship. Oh man. Or even they're showing concerns like Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 3 Alex stories are not canon anymore. You know what? Yes, it's how it is with this fucking company. This one, oh my god, this is true. The Japanese version of the Tom story completely retcons Alex ever growing up with Tom and Patricia. The whole sibling side of Alex and Patricia's relationship is just gone now. And actually experienced their Street Fighter 3 backstory just got deleted like nothing. Yes, because listening to the fucking mob. So yeah, they just erased everything. Yeah, this is a company with no balls. And just going back to the other sample with lolclownlizers being replaced with AI. You know, if this is what's happened, you know, these fuckers keep reckoning everything, but you know, it's how it is. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.